Coming up on my YouTube, I'm going to do a summer centerpiece, and it's going to involve bumblebees. But I thought I would do a separate YouTube on how I made these little bumblebees because they came out looking like bumblebees. So what you're gonna need is a package of black and a package of yellow. I found that at Michael's, and I have this pen, a little on the fat side, or if you want your bumblebee a little fatter than this, but something that curves down like that, because that's going to be the beginning of his head. And that's it. So let's get started. First, you're going to take and start with the black, because we want it to have a little head, like a little face. You can see there. I've made more than one. Let me see if I can show you another one, so you can see the little head on it. Here's another one. So we're gonna make it like a little face. So let's put these here. So to do that, we'll take the black to start with, and we'll wrap it at the tip. And we're just going to go around and not over, do not go over the beginning of this wire, because that we're gonna push down in there. But just wrap it past that. So you wrap that a few times, like that. And then I'm gonna take the tip of this and just bend it just a hair of the yellow. Stick it inside what's gonna be the head. And then bend it like that. Pipe cleaners are a little challenging because there's so much bend in them. But anyway, so now we stick, I hope you can see this. You're gonna, hold on. To start it off is a little difficult, but, so we start there. Let me turn it this way since I'm right-handed. And now we're gonna start twisting the two colors together. And what we want to do, because this is the head, we want to push it up towards that head so it looks like that. And then continue. It does take all your fingers, so and I realize it's in the way, but I'll show you as we go. Continue turning. Now, you turn as many times as you want the length of your bumblebee. So at this point, I'm going to push it together because we want it to stay, the stripes to stay tight. And I'm going to continue turning it till we're at the end of the black. We still have yellow left. So if you pull it off, we have the little head, we've got the stripes, and then we've got these two pieces left. Okay, this is where we're at right now. Oh, I did notice that that little yellow end came out right there that we started with. So these scissors I like using rather than tweezers. I'm going to take that little piece, grab the tip of it, and I'm just going to shove it up inside that head so it's not sticking out, like that. So now we've got the end of the black and a very long piece of yellow due to the fact that we used most of it for the black. So I am going to cut the yellow a little bit longer. And what I'm going to do is take the tip of these scissors. I'm going to twist this black piece into the bumblebee. And I'm twisting it because we need to get him a little smaller at the end. Small at the head, thicker in the body, and then small again at the end. And then, actually, I think I need to clip this a little bit more. We're going to, sorry about that. So now we're going to take the yellow and grab it right at the very end and twist it with the scissors tight, like that. And we're going to just push it up there so that it's got like a little round bottom, like that. So we have a head and we have a bottom. Now we're going to make some me see. Antennas, it's called. I almost called it, no, it's, I have to figure out, it's tentacles. Antennas. Yes, it's antennas, okay. When I was a kid, we had antenna for our TV. All right, so we've got, if you want to, you can actually twist, hold the edges and twist back up on it just a little bit to make the body bigger, as well as these pipe cleaners, you can push at them all day long and make some different shapes. As well as I like my Bumblebee to be a little curved. So there he is. So now we're gonna do some wings, we're gonna do some antennas, and even some little feet coming out. Okay, back to another piece of the black pipe cleaner. You can make your antennas as long as you want, but I'm just gonna cut right about there, like you see, like folded it. And then I'm gonna take and twist tight the edges like that. I don't know the actual term for these little ends that's on them, but there you go. So now you have a choice of what you can do. You can either stick this underneath his neck like that and push it up like this. Like I say, these pipe cleaners you can keep moving around. Or if you don't want to do that, you can actually just take a little dot of hot glue and you can stick it down in the top. And now we're going to make his wings, which is also going to be connected to his feet. Now this is where you can decide how big you want his wings. I have the leftover piece from making these. And what you need to do is split your piece in half. Okay, and this halfway point is going to be where you're going to make your circle to be the wing. Now, you could wrap it around something. I don't mind playing around with it a little bit. So I have it like that. And what I'm going to do is cross it over the center and let this little piece hang down. And then I'm going to make the other side. I'm going to kind of eyeball it. And I'm going to cross it over and have that hang down like that. So there's our wings, and you can play around with those as much as you want, get them the shape that you want, but basically that's what we have. Now what you're going to do is find where you want the wings to be, and you're going to push this down inside and through, all the way through, all the way down through the middle of this. And if you see, look what just came out the bottom, his feet. So I'm going to spread those out. Now, as you've coiled the pipe cleaners in the body, it kind of has an angle. So you see right now the wings are angled a little bit. So with that, you're just going to have to kind of manipulate the wings to be straight. And like I said, with pipe cleaners, you can play with it for a little bit. But that is making a pipe cleaner Bumblebee. Feet, wings, antennas. Here he goes. Please subscribe to my channel.